Okay, everybody, so this is my spoiler review of the first 8 episodes of Yellowjackets. I will be doing detailed reviews for episode 9 and 10. I thought here I'll just catch you guys up on everything I've thought about the show because I haven't been able to review it. I've been busy with other shows, but I'm so excited to jump into Yellowjackets because I've absolutely adored this show, and there's certain reasons why I love it, but it's actually the most love coming from a place of as a fan, where just as a fan of someone who loves TV mysteries, this is something I've been waiting for a while. It has that feeling of excitement with Lost, where you can call friends, family members, talk about it, go on Reddit, and you see the power of this show is that the amount of people on Reddit for the Yellowjackets is already at like 15,000 people, which is unheard of because there's shows on TV that premiered maybe 3 years ago that have 3 seasons, and they're still only at like 6,000 people on Reddit. So it's that kind of show people want to talk about and theorize. And the strength and excitement these kind of mysteries bring is because it's not based off a book. So what's so annoying is a lot of TV mysteries that come out are based off a book. So you got book readers who can just spoil the ending, and also it just kills the theory conversation we can have on these threads. What's so great about this show as well is that it has powerhouse performances by its leads. And shout out Juliette Lewis, of course. I interviewed her a year ago. Check that interview out. I'll link it at the end of this. But yes, she's amazing. Christina Ricci, amazing. Melanie Lynskey, amazing. And I hope I'm not butchering her name, but Tawny Cypress, who plays Thaisa, is a show stealer here. I am so impressed by all 4 of them playing the roles of the leads, but that's not to undermine how great the younger actors are and the younger versions of these characters. Now, when I'm looking at it per episode base, it's not perfect, and you can tell even that feeling the community had where it has such a good premiere. And if you haven't seen it, check it out on YouTube. The first episode is free. It will suck you in with that great reveal at the end with Misty, and you're seeing this image of just this Lord of the Flies like area where you're like, how do we get to this? And that's what makes it so exciting, right? Like, what are these people now, and how are they in the past, and then who are they really? We're just taking pieces together, learning more about our characters through the past and through the future. So you're excited to get this little tease of where this show ends up. We know it's 5 seasons, but what's interesting is that after episode 1, I did think it hit a little bit of a lull where it was way too slow, and I think the lowest point this show got to was actually episode 4, which I actually did not like. It's the only episode I didn't enjoy at all, because we had Shauna on this date with Adam for like half the episode, to the point where it's like, do we need this much screen time between the two of them? How much is this serving the plot? It just felt like a lot of padding has been put in this show the whole season. But where I think people start getting worried was after episode 4. You can even see like, okay, we need something to happen, but episode 5, it picks up a bit. But really, the 2 episodes I've loved are episode 6, where we get the reveal of Thaisa now is crawling, eating dirt, which was just insane. But also, my favorite was episode 7, again based in Thaisa's story, but with Van and the wolves. It was so powerful, it was intense, it was kind of that savagery we're waiting for, that brutalness. And I think episode 8, the most recent one, fell flat again, which was disappointing because I hoped it was going to keep that momentum going. It's still good, but again, I feel like this has these brilliant episodes of 1, 6, and 7, where the rest is okay. And I hope that in season 2 they can tighten it up, less padding. And I think, obviously people want to see as much as possible of them when they're in the woods as kids. That's the exciting part. It's always going to be the most exciting part. I think they know that. But they got to stretch some story out, it seems like. But again, overall, what's standing out to me is, again, the mystery aspect of this, but the score is absolutely bonkers. And not just the score, right? Also, the music selection, the songs they pick is great. So you just have a score, and you have all these great songs from the past playing, meshed together. It's so good, and it elevates so much of this show. Now, the big mystery everyone has, which gets everyone excited about who is the Antler Queen, I'm still in the boat of Lottie, but that was a lot based on the religious girl who just died, which shocks me, by the way, Laura Lee, that I thought Laura Lee was just going to be that voice in Lottie's head encouraging her about her visions, and that this would start this kind of crazy group that the Antler Queen leads. I thought that would be Lottie because of that. So, with Laura Lee dying, which shocked me, I was actually very interested in her character. It doesn't mean we're not going to see her in other ways in flashbacks and stuff, but I did think she'd be a bigger part of this puzzle, especially with the religious upbringing. Now, I'm a huge, if we got teams, I love Jackie. I hate to say it, but I do. I think she's great, and I find myself siding with her a lot against Shauna, and I feel like Shauna's just portrayed her horribly. So, yes, Jackie was being insanely passive-aggressive and awful to Shauna, but rightfully so, Shauna, because she's, sleeping with her girl's guy. Come on now. But, it's just that mystery again of, what are we seeing on the surface and what's going on behind it? What's really the deal with Missy? What's really the deal with Nat? All these things blending so well together. And as a whole, I think I would give this show, points-wise, for the season so far, I'd give it about an 8.6. And that's on the strength of those big episodes. The mystery is so effective. The acting, the score in particular, is almost perfect. And great music selection as well. And I think that it has to, a story like this, it's gonna have a great 9 and 10. I could just feel it, the final 2 episodes, to set up this story. And it's exciting to see, again, a mystery story that's planned out for 5 seasons, not based off a book. So I'm excited to see where this goes. I'm really pumped, and I feel that energy from this fan base, so that excites me. But like I said, I promise I'll be able to do a more detailed review for episode 9 and episode 10. So please make sure to subscribe so you don't miss those reviews. And please follow me at Steve Varley Show on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok for more of me. And I'll see you next time.